We'll find out.
Welcome to On the Chain. There's Jeff here with co-host Chip. I'll tell you what, this episode is cutting straight through the BS. That's right. Straight through.
Like every episode.
Signal. Straight through to the signal over all that noise, all that bullshit that's out there. So much of it. Tell you what, we open with Ripple. I don't know who that is, but we'll find out. Ripple's Prime integration. That's right. And then it's actually Ripple Prime's integration with Hyperliquid, a major step that gives institutions streamlined access to deep on-chain derivatives liquidity, where XRP already trades heavily. Man, say that 5 times fast. That was a tough one. Hyperliquid, a major step that gives institutions streamlined access to deep on-chain derivatives liquidity, where XRP already trades heavily. Man, this is enticing and intense. This isn't a retail story, so don't get your XLM out yet. It's market structure that is quietly evolving right now. You're going to watch it in real time unfold before your very eyes.
And then from there, Jeff, we're going to go expand the scope. XR Community Day coming up, guys. Hope you'll talk about a little about that. Get registered. Some cool guests. Some really good interviewers that we're going to know. That's coming up with David Schwartz. He's going to weigh in on adoption and real use cases and talk about where progress is actually happening. And then we'll cover some XRP lending on Flare. Huge. Developments in the U.S. market structure bill, which is still puddling along, if you will. And then we're going to go ahead and pivot into, what do you know, Jeff? Geopolitics and culture, where celebrity activism, politics, and unintended consequences collide.
You gotta love it. I love the unintended consequences, but you know what? They're gonna suffer them. Different lanes, same theme. Systems actually do matter, and reality, well, it always collects the bill. Let's do this.
Go.
Welcome to On the Chain.
Welcome, everybody. Wednesday night. We'll be back on Saturday, but guess what? Not Super Bowl Sunday. I'm just hoping the Patriots get their faces smashed in. Just saying. I hope it's a good game, but I do hope. Gosh, I can't hear any more about it. I like between talk radio and every talking head. There's like 15 programs over here all talking about the same thing, and it becomes old after a while. If I doze off, give it to Chad.
It's gonna give it to Chad.
Well, it is late over there, so you know.
Right.
It's very late over there. It's very late, Jeff.
Barely late.
So I'm surprised you're even up.
Barely late.
It's by 10:30 here. I mean, incredible. I don't know what you do. Drink coffee or set an alarm and get up. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Good times. Come on. Scapusi.
Oregon. It's very early there. It's 3 hours early, I believe. 3 hours.
Time in the day.
2:20. Damn it.
Man, I hope you're not getting up at like 5 a.m. or something like that.
Getting up at 3:32. Another hour. Another hour be getting up, which is weird.
You ever had that when you go to bed late and you're like traveling the next day and it's like you get that hour sleep and
it's
you
horrible,
wake up.
Dude. Oh my God. You're like a zombie. You're like bouncing on the walls. Like when you first get up, you kind of like, you can't walk right. You kind of like,
right.
You might hit something or trip over the carpet in like a hotel room.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And you're like zombified. You're like, what am I doing? Where am I? What's happening?
The 6 drink the hour before didn't help any, but
that's always a problem too. That doesn't make it any better.
That's right. You're like, oh, it's okay. I can stay out for a few more. My flight leaves. I only have to get up at 3:30. I got all sorts of time.
Yeah, it's not a problem. And then you get to the airport and all you do is play the waiting game. Go to check into the lounge, eat some food, have another drink.
Yeah. And then you're good to go.
And then your plane's delayed and you're like, okay, I'll kill another, open up your laptop. It's always some fun thing you got to worry about there.
That's right. Oh my God. That's right.
Scaring money out of the BTC's ETFs. No, that has nothing to do with it. I'm laughing at all the people with their making. It's really great clickbait because they're talking about stuff that has nothing to do with anything, like nothing to do about anything. They're like, whoa, then you got Jack Mahler's that goofy kid who loves to hear himself talk. He's like, and this and it has nothing to do with Epstein. And I was like, are people really shocked to find out an email from 2014 that Epstein was investing in a platform for Bitcoin, and they despised both Stellar Lumens and XRP? Was that a shock to anybody? Everybody seems so shocked. I knew it was a conspiracy. I knew they were after. I'm like, so what?
I knew it. I knew it.
I knew it. That was my mom's favorite thing to say. She would be like, I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, why didn't you tell me that ahead of time then? I knew it. So of course you did. I didn't know. Nobody knew. There's the first Yeti. You got 3 already in there, Jeff. It's insane.
Yeti.
It's insane. Ripple, Hyperliquid meets Ripple Prime. And that's their brokerage side. So we're now enabling institutions to access on-chain derivative liquidity through Hyperliquid in a streamlined and secured way. Customers can then also efficiently cross-margin crypto with all asset classes supported in our Prime brokerage platform. Institutions, welcome to the on-chain economy. And before they took that over, that was not even possible. So you have to love the fact that they're taking this plunge right here, if you will, because really what it does, it's like it's more of like a one-stop shop type of thing. So they don't have to go to a different platform. They can trade right out of their same account. So it's bringing some excitement to the world. And again, it's this derivative market that's massive and huge. Here we go, right here. Here it is. From the British Virgin Islands, Ripple provider blockchain based, blah, 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 blah. By supporting Hyperliquid, Ripple Prime continues its mission to bridge traditional finance and decentralized markets, offering institutions seamless access to DeFi venues within a unified, capital-efficient prime brokerage framework. And that's kind of the cool things. And that was really one of the big, I guess, pluses for this acquisition is all this cross-pollination type stuff where they'll be able to do partnerships, and then they'll be able to clue in and help other things. But again, now it's taking this institutional market and plugging them into the derivatives, which is cool. Again, they don't have to leave the platform. Everything's in one place. So it's kind of a cool little development over there at Ripple, as they say. Ripple. Boy, Jeff, nobody's bothering. And this is what Hyperliquid looks like. Bam, Hyper.
It's Hyperliquid.
Chain that house all finance, trade, build apps, launch tokens, same hyper performance chain. There it is. Yeah, perps trading is now available. Yeah, so that's this whole thing about the perps trading there. So there it is, man. They're making some 1,200 posts. Look at that. And then Luke Judges chimed in. He said institutions don't want just access to on-chain derivatives. They need it wrapped into compliance, custody, cross-margining infrastructure that they're used to. So that's kind of what it is. It kind of brings that, that compliance into the house as well. Ripple Prime and Hyperliquid is that bridge, and the on-chain economy isn't coming. It's actually here. He goes on to say that Hyperliquid accounts for roughly 70% of the crypto perps market. Wow. In the last 24 hours alone, we could see 150 to 108 million of XRP volume with 55 million open interest. Wow, Jeff. That's really, it's pretty strong. This is what I like. I like to me, yeah, okay, the press release and this stuff, but you start seeing these numbers, you're like, wow, that's a lot. I mean, if you think about 70% of the perps market, that's massive. And then you look at 150 to 180 million of XRP value, and that's just within 24 hours, right? This is just gone live. So
big money. XRP is frequently a top 5 traded asset on Hyperliquid. Man, we're talking about institutional access to liquidity, not just any old access, institutional access.
That is cool.
It's very cool. By the way, Joshua Vanderplatz is on.
Good. Very good.
We've all been here before. That's right. Buck 46.
Yeah.
Sub 1. Going back down to 50 cents. It's about right.
Yeah, and then just so you guys know that what they're referring to in that purpose thing is that it's perpetual futures. they're contracts that just basically they just never expire. Like with traditional futures, you can have there's no necessarily settlement date, but you can hold the position as long as you want to. So as long as you meet that margin requirement. So traders can go long or short on an asset like, let's say, Bitcoin, XRP, without actually owning it. Positions are leveraged, this is great because now not only is this fun for the traditional people, but it's also fun, Jeff, now for the institutional. They can leverage, 5x, 10x, 20x. I don't know how bad they want to go in on it, and prices are anchored to spot markets through a trading rate mechanism where longs or shorts periodically pay each other, and everything's about liquidity, volume, and risk management. It's not necessarily buy and hold investing. So
no, it's all risk.
So
hey, Chip, can you tell Ice Wine that this is a pre-recorded show?
It's pre-recorded. It's not live.
Nope.
We always do these. We pre-record them, then we post them. They're not. We never do them live.
Every one of them is pre-recorded. We're just very good at forecasting the chat.
Yeah,
not bad.
Guessing who's going to be in there as well. It's a very cool thing, isn't it, Jeff? It's awesome.
It is. Yep.
Yeah. So these perpetual futures actually drive the majority of the crypto trading volume. A lot more than, let's say, spot markets, and institutions like them because they prefer hedging, exposure, capital efficiency. So it's pretty cool. Again, bringing that to the world of
cryptocurrencies,
crypto institution people. Been looking for 5 minutes. We're in the same place every time. Just go to YouTube. It's really easy. You type in On the Chain Live and it comes up.
Joshua, this was pre-recorded from the previous bear market. That's right.
Pretty much, yeah. We're pretty much wearing the
snippets from the previous shows.
Yeah, the only thing that's different is the backgrounds. Everything else is exactly the same from
the topics
five years ago. Everything's the same. And I don't. So the community day is coming up, and everybody can participate because it's going to be on Spaces. But they're also going to be. I know there's a community day coming up out in Colorado. I believe it's in Denver. It's coming up. But this is going to be done. This is great, Jeff. I'm really excited about this because this kicks off next week. David Schwartz returns with Crypto Airy. Look at this. Crypto Airy is going to be taking some of your questions and then share his perspective on how XRP use cases have evolved, what matters most for adoption, where real progress is happening. So set a reminder and tune in. So there you go.
Spaces. I get it.
Crypto Airy, this is great. Man.
Omnipress.
Yep. That's her new startup.
Omnipress.
There you have it. So that's pretty cool. So you guys can sign up for that. If you go to like Ripple or RippleX, you can go set a reminder. It's happening on February 12th at 10:30 a.m. Well, that's in the morning, but I think here it's a little bit later in the day. There's one for EMEA, and then there's one. So it'll be on X Spaces, so you can just go on there and then click on there. And so after the EMEA session ends, XRP Community rolls straight into the Americas session with a reveal of the new XRPLF executive director, and a rundown of the foundation's priorities. Wow. I have had the distinct privilege of meeting both of these two people in person, Jeff, not at the same time, but I met one at Ripple Swell. I met the other one in Australia. If that's a little bit of hint for you. So tune in to live America's session. That's at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. On the, what is the date? Doesn't give the date. I think that's on the Tuesday as well. Hear what's next for governance, grants, ecosystem programs, and builder support for XRP. Moderated by David Baccheri, the president of XRPL Commons, and Fabio Marzella, who's the co-founder of Zaudao. And there you have that right there. Meet the executive director. And also, and something else about Fabio too, he also sits on the XRPL Commons, the board, so he kind of has a dual role there. But there's David Baccheri. I sat down with David Baccheri. Actually, I had breakfast with him. Wasn't that talkative. I was like, "Hey man, how you doing? Nice to meet you." He's like, "Yeah."
And I'm drinking my coffee.
So okay, listen, dude, just trying to relax and have breakfast. We're all sitting at a table together. I think who else was sitting there? I think it was Crypto Queen and Daz and some other people were sitting there.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So that was David Baccheri and I don't know. He was not that talkative. I don't know. I might have caught him at a bad time. You never really know with these people. You never know. Oh, it's February 11th at 1:30 p.m. So there you go. Eastern time, baby. So you guys can maybe catch this, and I'm sure we'll have some good playback, but I'm excited about this one because XRPL Commons, and then all of a sudden you have the, which is the, Fabio sits on the XRPL Foundation board. This is kind of cool. And of course, the ZAO is inching up towards 1,000 members, Jeff. I don't know if everyone here, I hope you guys have already gone in and done your registration for the ZAO. It's $10 USD paid in XRP. So I hope you guys have taken care of that.
Oh, yeah. Buying back at 50 cents. That's right. It's on its way. 50.
Should have sold Bitcoin at 100,000 and buy back at 50,000. You can do 2 for 1. Be really nice. All right, Jeff. So once in a while you come across a video that totally captures the XRP army. Now, this guy isn't particularly an XRP guy.
He's the average XRP
but he
guy.
apparently knows the XRP community pretty well. I did laugh when I saw this, but here's him doing the XRP army. Here we go.
Guess who the newest member of the XRP army is? It's me!
Why not buy Bitcoin?
Which one do you think is a better buy? Bitcoin at $90,000 or XRP at 2? It's XRP, you idiot! My cousin owns XRP. My grandma, my aunt, my wife's boyfriend owns it. If you buy 1,000 XRP right now, when it goes to $1,000, you can be an XRP millionaire. It's going to $1,000, and there's nothing that you can do about it. XRP is the next generation of crypto. It's not Bitcoin. It's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin's for boomers.
It's pretty spot on, right, Jeff?
That's pretty funny.
My grandma and my wife's boyfriend owns this.
Guess who the newest member of the XRP army is? It's me!
Why not buy Bitcoin?
Which one do you think is a better buy? Bitcoin at $90,000 or XRP at 2? It's XRP, you idiot! My cousin owns XRP. My grandma, my aunt, my wife's boyfriend owns it. If you buy 1,000 XRP right now, when it goes to $1,000, you can be an XRP millionaire. It's going to $1,000, and there's nothing that you can do about it. XRP is the next generation.
The guy is right on, man. Sometimes you see these videos, and they're right. I'm like,
this guy's too funny.
He's pretty good. I started watching some of his other posts. He's pretty smart, but he totally nailed, 100% nailed the XRP army right there. Here we go. We've got, it's got to tease this a little bit in the open here, but here's Flare.
Yeah.
First modular lending for XRPs here. Morpha and Mystic Finance now live, bringing permissionless, actively managed institutional grade vaults, the XRP FI system.
Earn yield.
Earn yield, XRP, earn yield. Borrow stables without selling, and build and loop advanced strategies. So there it is. Bam.
What does that mean? What does that mean to borrow stables without selling?
You must be leveraging something. I don't know how it works.
You're leveraging your FXRP.
Here's Mystic right there. That's exactly right. It's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing, Jeff. And then right here, you've got Ellie Terra put this up. Senate Democrats reconvene on market structure after constructive. Sure, Jeff, constructive. I use that word loosely. Constructive yield talks. So they had talks, but were they constructive? They say they were.
They were definitely deconstructive.
Man, yeah. Plus, Superstate CEO Robert Leshner talks bringing Wall Street on chain, and this week's top stories. And of course, she does a good job with her team.
Wall Street on the chain
here with this right here, which is the crypto in America. Senate Democrats reconvene. Here we go. Welcome to the Wednesday edition. La 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 la. Robert Leshner. Watch the thing.
Watch a thing and accomplish nothing.
Leshner also shared his take on the most overhyped tokenization use cases and how crypto's presence is growing in traditional finance. There you have it.
The most overhyped tokenization.
XRP's got
tokenization?
Come
on.
Get out of my head. 589. I was surprised he didn't say 589, or he did not use the one thing. He did not say once to the moon, Jeff, which I was also surprised about.
Get it.
For some reason, I thought he was going to say XRP 589 to the moon. I thought he was going to mention this guy right here. I thought he was going to bring out a little bear and start dancing around.
Nope, never. XRP to 5. I mean,
Yeah.
0.0589. Let's fuck it. Why not?
100%.
Exactly. Fuck it. It would be. Could you imagine if it went back to 6 cents just for a minute?
I'd buy a shit ton, Jeff.
Just for like a week. Give us a week. It would be sold out. Sold
Once a
out.
week. I mean, the people that bought at 0.006, God bless them.
Oh man. But give us XLM pricing at 5 cents. Fuck.
XLM. XL. Yeah, it's all the XLM. XLM's fantastic, Jeff.
I'm gonna become an XLM.
Has that ever broke 50 cents yet?
Yeah, it was at one time.
What's the all-time high on that? I don't know.
Went up to 75 cents once.
I don't think it ever hit 75 cents. I think you're lying
Oh,
to me.
it's like at least
There's
75
no way.
cents.
No way. No way. I don't think it ever hit that. Well, maybe.
XLM Max. No.
You think so? What's you can just look on the all-time high. I'll have to pull it up and look at all-time high.
I'm going to the CoinGecko. See if CoinGecko's accurate.
Put the CoinGecko. Pull it up.
It's at 17 cents right now. It's
Pull it up
going
on
back
screen.
to its all-time average norms.
17
So its all-time
cents.
high was actually higher than that. It was actually 70 cents. Actually, it was more than that because it's over the 80-cent mark. It just doesn't want.
If you scroll down, it tells you what the all-time high is. It'll say on the left-hand side.
Yeah, it says all-time high 87 cents. Boom. There you
I
go.
don't know. It's always been a dud.
It's down 80% in the last 8 years.
It's not good, Jeff.
That was
It's not good.
January 3rd of 2018.
Yeah. Good
The
afternoon
24-hour
from New
range.
Zealand, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
XLM
Good
is up
afternoon.
300%
Good afternoon.
since it.
We got 6 people in the Yeti thing. I'm loving it. 6 people. Jeff, Florida Panthers are in last
5.1.
place.
They are not.
No,
Never.
don't worry. There's plenty of
Never.
time. Injuries, man.
Never. They just recovered from all the players. All the key players are coming back. Man, so many people were out. It's insane. Insane. And today's show is brought to you by
$5 for a latte. Half of that feeds some hipster's avocado toast habit. Quit financing coffee fads you don't need. It's time to rebel. Your badass great grandpa had only one tin cup and brewed his coffee over an open fire. We roast to order, ship free, and keep every bean bold enough to wake the dead. Or at least your 9 a.m. meeting. We make coffee that punches Mondays in the face. Badassery coffee. Fresh, fierce, f***ing great. Roasted fresh, shipped free. Chaos pending. Order now at badasserycoffee.com. badasserycoffee.com.
BadassReCoffee.com.
Badassery bitches. A
Yes,
friend of mine
sir.
from college, I said something about coffee. She says, "Oh, I want to buy some. I want to try it." And so then she did. And then she's like, she reached out and said, like, it didn't get delivered. And I was like, what got delivered on the 20th of January? She's like, oh, here it is. I got it. I guess somebody brought it in. I didn't realize it. It's probably sat there in the corner of the kitchen or something, you know, with a pile of other mail you never look at. She loved it. She said it was great. She got the breakfast blend, which was really good.
Like the breakfast blend.
Yeah, she really liked it. She's very raving about it. She says, I only have 1 cup in the morning, but that day I had 2. And I'm like, hello.
Ooh.
I need a testimonial, please.
Right.
I like that. I only have 1, but this day I had 2. Beautiful. God, I love it. We're up to 8. We're up to 8 on the Yeti scale. So I don't know if you guys caught the Grammy Awards, but it was basically virtual signal. I wish they could just play the Ricky Gervais, just put that up on a screen. Because one of the things he said is like, look, you're a celebrity. You got no right telling other people what to do with their life. Just say thank you and get off the stage. No one gives a shit about you, right?
Well, he came
And,
out. He came out with a statement, and he said they haven't learned anything.
right.
They've learned nothing.
They've learned nothing in 4 or 5 years since that was still the most epic one of all time. Super epic. And nothing changed, man. There's really nothing that changed. So
They're
it's
worse. They're actually worse. The outfits. The
dude,
outfits. Who was the actress who had her nipple rings and her dress was hanging from her nipple rings? Like, what the?
yeah. And I'm like, the other part of it is, I guess it's to distract from the face. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was watching. I was like, sorry, but you can't pull that off. Okay. It's just like, you're not pulling that off. It was everything. It was like, ice, ice out, ice, and then, the funny is Ketanji Brown.
Yeah. Was there cheering.
Was there cheering it on and jabbing. Okay. So she has to recuse herself anything. I mean, first of all, what is a Supreme Court judge doing at the,
apparently her memoirs were nominated
what memoirs?
for some sort of an award. I don't know. Who knows? She
Ruth
wrote some
Bader
memoirs.
Ginsburg was had like, she was at the Oscars. She got nominated for something in 2019. She never even went. That's the right thing to do. You shouldn't be going to these awards ceremonies.
Because she
was up there. Well, she was up and hooping and hollering when they were talking about ICE.
Yep.
A Supreme Court justice.
Yep.
Anti-American people.
It's all out in the open. That Ayanna Presley or whatever her name is, her husband, just like Elon Omar, who came out and said that, her husband also became a consultant and all of a sudden made $30 million. But
I saw that. That's too much, Jeff.
But now that Ayanna Presley, her husband was earning an average salary, quit, also set up a consulting company. And he, like year one, made like 12 million plus, whatever it is now. I didn't see the total number, but this is all bit. Now it's out in the open. Before it was book deals. It's like write a book deal, bestseller. Everyone does it. All the books are ghostwritten, and they all make a couple $1 million. No one reads them. No one buys them. Like who's
right? It was laundering money. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic way to launder money.
Like, oh, he wrote a book. Of course he
did. Jeff, there's Billie Eilish, and she's on the thumbnail tonight. She's I wish I was trying to find the one that Megyn Kelly did. She sings like this. Ooh. She busted on her so hard. It was so good. I thought I saved it, but I couldn't locate it. Anyway, so she gets up there. She says the dumbest thing you can say because, look at it. So let me play what she said. If you guys can read the text here, but I'll talk a little bit about that in a second.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Libra. She's a monkey.
So she's like, says nobody is illegal on stolen land. And now what you see is her mansion on the very bottom, right? That's a $14 million mansion. It turns out that it is on the Togva tribe. It is on their ancestral land. And so Sinai law firm is offering to evict Billie Eilish from her Los Angeles home pro bono basis on behalf of the Tongva tribe. Sinai Law is a premier eviction firm in the country. Eilish's admission that she lives on stolen land gives the tribe the rightful action for possession for the true owner of the property. 30-day notice is already written and ready to be served.
That's awesome.
Now, if you're looking who this doofus is on the left-hand side, that's her brother Phineas, right? So he's also a musician. He's in my opinion, I like his music a little bit better. I just don't care for Eilish's singing. I don't care for anything about her, but I think he's a little bit more talented. And I think he writes some of her songs for us. I don't know that for sure, but they're like inseparable. They're always together. But that's Phineas on the side, and that's Billie Eilish on the right hand side. So she's going to get up there and do something stunning and brave, Jeff, and she's going to say that. Here, let's back it up a little bit here. I don't know what was up with this. I don't know what was going on with that. But just make a mental note of this when you watch the parody of this, okay? Because they captured it perfect. I don't know who that woman is. Or the woman, it's like, oh, she's like, oh, she can't believe it. Look at this. I don't know, almost like it was acting in front of the camera. Here we go.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
You see her?
Yep. Another one, yeah.
You know, praising, like, right? And keep that in mental mind because you're going to see her do a good job of this one. So brave, so brave.
yeah, it's just really hard to know what to say and what to do right now. And
Well, the Tongva tribe's writing that down right now.
I feel really hopeful in this room, and I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting, and our voices really do matter, and the people matter. And
Third voice is definitely.
I say sorry.
She basically said F ice at the end there.
These people are
I
IQ.
say sorry.
F ice, right? That's what she said. I don't understand. Like, do you not understand how, like, do you want to change the law in the country? Because every nation enforces its laws, and if you come in illegally, you usually go to jail, or you go to some countries, you go to jail for 2 years. You know, it's not pretty what happens to you. Break into Mexico and see how they treat that.
Yeah, see what happens in Mexico. Fuck these people.
You know, it's just so stupid, Jeff. So here we go. So this guy, this guy heard it, and look what he did.
Please, Billy. We are here because this is stolen land, Billy, and we think we should be given access to your quite lovely $3 million mansion.
So he's trying to break into her mansion.
Hello,
now.
Ben Leo from The Late Show Live on GB News. Do you remember when Billie Eilish said this at the Grammys?
No one is illegal on stolen land. Nice is all I want to say. Sorry.
Well, Billy reckons there's no such thing as an illegal human because we're all on stolen land. So we're here in Billy's quite posh neighborhood in Los Angeles. Let's go and see if she practices what she preaches. Hopefully, if she sticks by her merits, she'll have no problem with me waltzing in, maybe making a cup of coffee or a tea. $3 million home. She's got some paddocks out the back with stables and horses. Maybe we can go for a horse ride. I'm sure she'd have no problem with it because she stood up on the stage at the Grammys, tens of thousands of people watching in the audience, millions around the world. The clip's gone viral. Here we go. Oh, nice little place. Bins are out. It's bin collection day. First of all, isn't that ironic? Massive gates keeping people out. I thought Billy didn't believe in borders.
Oh my God. Oh my.
According to the driveway, Billy does believe in borders. She believes in massive gates keeping people out.
Jeez, they always have water in their house, don't
Couple
they?
of cameras up there as well. The lights are on, so somebody must be home. Let us in, please, Billy. We are here because this is stolen land, Billy. And
Billy,
we think
come
we
on.
should be given access to your quite
Billy,
lovely
don't be a
$3
hero.
million mansion. And
Nothing.
such is Billy's concern for security and privacy. It's surrounded by pretty decent security fencing. Very nice indeed. Massive security hedges as well. She's taken a lot of concern and time to make sure she's got some privacy, as you'd expect. Oh, there we go. At the $3 million Los Angeles pad of Billie Eilish, she reckons nobody's illegal because we're all on stolen land anyway. But when it comes to her own house here in LA, I think she's got different ideas.
I wonder why they blurred it out at the end there.
How did he blur out?
Maybe it had the address in there. I don't know what it was, but
He was over there before.
yeah. So they had asked Mr. Wonderful about it, and here's what he said.
Well, I know her agents are going out of their minds. I mean, it's the first lesson 101 for celebrity. As you rise up, whether you're a film star, music star, whatever, shut your mouth and just entertain.
Mr. Wonderful, great to have you on this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. We'll see if any
It's good
does
advice.
It is very good.
Rise up, whether you're a film star, music star, whatever, shut your mouth and just entertain.
That's all people want.
Mr.
That's it. Nobody wants to
That's-
hear them pontificate on shit they have no clue about.
No,
They're
that's
so
all.
stupid.
That's all they want, Jeff. They just want to be, you know. So I mean, this whole thing kind of like blew up, and I love that law firm that's actually, you know, going to do some pro bono services. You know,
Right.
yeah, I think that'd be funny to do some pro bono. But this is the best parody that I saw, and I got a few of them here.
Hey, it's the bottom of the hour.
All right, go ahead and play it, and we'll do this. We'll
got-
come back to this.
We've got an actual song that deserves to be in the Grammys. There we go. Why these people, if none of these land masses were ever discovered or taken over, these people wouldn't even be here. They would have nothing. Nothing. They'd be nothing. They pretty much are
100%.
nothing.
There's-
That's
and all those, first of all, and the Native Americans conquered each other's land too. On top of it, some of them you can trace back to other tribes. I mean, the whole thing is pathetic. Wherever anybody is in the world wasn't theirs originally. It was conquered at some point.
It was all conquered. Exactly. All right, here we
Let's
I wrote
go.
a song. Here we-
Let's go. Let's see.
White fur drifting through the frost. Smile says mercy, I say cost. Boots in the mountain snow. You won't hear us, then you know. Ass kicker's myth, heart of stone. Never hunts, never alone. Every step carved in fate. Too late to pray, too late to wait. You thought the storm had passed you by. Feel that chill, yeah, that's a lie. Cold steel smile. No escape. Snow goes quiet. Seal your fate. Legends whisper when we're near. Ass kicker's myth is why we're feared. Badass Yetis! Born for battle. Made for legend. Badass Yetis. On the chain. Yes. On the chain. This is Badassery. Creators of On the Chain, Badass Yetis, and BadassReCoffee.com.
Wow. That was badass. That kicked in at the end, man. I was like, whoa.
I like it.
I like that. It kicked in big time at the end.
It's badass.
Uh-oh. Laurel's late.
Oh, look at that.
Okay,
Laurel. Super late. Came into the
Super
song.
late. That's okay. Better late than never. So this is my favorite parody, and I got a couple of them here. This because this when you do stupid things, people are gonna take notice and they're gonna make fun of you and they're gonna pump to the face. This is my favorite parody of the ones we're gonna watch. But watch this one here. Here we go.
Legal and stolen land.
Oh my god. She's so brave. That's so brave.
Look at the
Oh, Phineas. Phineas?
Yes, dear.
Oh, Phineas. You know what I realized? Since no one is illegal on stolen land, that means there's no rules. There's no laws.
Oh yes, my sweet dear. We can finally get married.
Oh, Phineas. And we can have that Nepo baby we always wanted.
I mean, I don't know who did this, but it's perfect. They nailed it, like perfect. Her with the weird, she's an odd looking character. She's definitely not a duck. But right from the stage, the people, like especially the same camera shots. Someone put the picture of the real blonde girl and the one from this video and said indistinguishable. You can't.
Oh yeah.
And the one with all the weird shit in her, the crazy. She looks like a bird or something.
God.
Oh, Phineas is the greatest ever.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Oh my god. She's so brave. That's so brave.
Look at that.
Oh, Phineas. Phineas?
Yes, dear.
Oh, Phineas. You know what I realized? Since no one is illegal on stolen land, that means there's no rules. There's no laws.
Oh yes, my sweet dear. We can finally get married.
Oh, Phineas. And we can have that Nepo baby we always wanted.
Oh god, parodies are getting so good. Nepo baby we always wanted. I mean, it's getting so good, Jeff. I mean, thank God. I don't know if that's AI or what to look like little characters, but they do a great job with this. So here's another one. Here's another parody.
It's illegal if it's on stolen land. Are you gonna give the land back? I didn't mean it like that.
Family shows up. You gonna give the land back? I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to virtual signal. I didn't really mean it.
Yeah, let her give up her damn house.
There's nothing I really meant. And there's this one. There's people went crazy with the parodies, Jeff.
This is our land. We take it back.
This is my dad's house.
No, it was stolen!
Get off my wall! But I bought this land. It's now mine.
You dumb hypocrite. Never mind about that.
Oh. Never mind about that.
The tribe came back to reclaim.
That's right.
They're like, hey, we're coming back with a vengeance, man. We are coming back.
No idea.
So here's another one. They just don't stop, Jeff. This is great.
Hello? Can I help you?
Heard you have stolen land. You want to give it back?
Oh, that was just for TV.
Well, fuck you then, poser.
Poser.
F you, poser. Oh, this is too much. And honestly, somebody actually put up what she should have said. And I'll be honest with you. I think this one sounds so much better if you have to ask me, but sounds way, way more appropriate on point.
Totally.
That was perfect.
Oh my God.
That was
How do we know what's real?
Clown show.
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
That was so good. And then, Bad Bunny, who's going to be doing the halftime show, but they're having an alternate halftime show. Charlie Kirk's old network, the Kid Rock and a bunch of country people. That awesome. Most people are turning that shit off. He's going to, first of all, he's singing in Spanish. He's going to wear a dress. I mean, the guy's a nut job. But he won. He broke down. He was all excited. Again, he gave this dumb speech, as you can imagine. We're not going to play that speech. But I'll tell you what I will play.
I'll make us dumber.
I'll tell you, this is the speech he should have given right here.
I want to say muchas gracias to el presidente Trump and ICE for deporting all these illegal aliens and for pepper spraying all these white liberal crazy fat bitches. Mucho loca muchacha. Anyway, everyone in this room is a retard except for Jelly Roll. You're cool. Everyone else can kiss both sides of President Trump's big, beautiful ass. Muchas gracias, bichachos.
Bichachos.
Oh,
this might be the single greatest use of AI right here.
I think it is.
All these damn parodies. I mean, they're doing such a great job, Jeff. I mean, it's just so fantastic to see it. Now, Mandami, look at this, Jeff. So Mandami, there was an incident where the police show up at this house. Guy has a knife. He's a little bit crazy. Daughter's trying to stop him. He has the knife. He approaches the officer. What do you think happened to him, Jeff? Coming at the officers with the knife.
He got shot.
He got shot. Of course he got shot. That's exactly what happens when you come at the officer. But what does Mandami do? Well, he does this.
You said I spoke with the Chakraborty family and I visited Chavez in the hospital. And there is no family should have to endure this kind of pain.
Baba, no! Hey, put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife move! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife down!
Yep.
How many times did he tell him to put the knife down? They even closed the door. The guy opened and came at him with the knife. What does Mandami do? Does he back up the police? Does he have his police? He's the mayor. He's got his police back. No. He said nobody should endure this pain, and he went and saw the guy that attacked the police with the knife. This is a train wreck, Jeff. And so many, I just don't. I mean, why? I understand speaking out about it, but why would he go visit the? Can you imagine how the police feel? I just don't know.
Crazy.
And so after. A lot of people are upset with Mandami, the whole idea of him being elected and everything, but there's a group of retards that are doubling down on stupid. Here they are.
Smiling? Is this a smiling, or you want me to? It's serious. One of the biggest mistakes political movements make is declare victory and go home.
After Obama got elected in 2008, the movement that got him there demobilized.
The country settled for half measures, the Tea Party took over Congress, and we ended up with Donald Trump.
We just elected Zohran Mamdani as our next mayor on a platform of providing universal childcare.
To pay for it, New York has to raise taxes on the ultra-wealthy.
But he can't do it alone. New taxes have to go through the state government in Albany, even if the mayor wants them.
And there are powerful forces inside and outside of state government that are trying to make sure that that doesn't happen.
So we the people need to stay organized to apply mass movement pressure on elected officials, from state assembly members all the way up to the governor.
And that's why New York City DSA is launching the Tax the Rich campaign.
We'll be carrying the movement that got Zoran elected forward. We'll continue to build it, and we won't demobilize.
Whether you're a parent like me who needs childcare or just a regular New Yorker who wants to get involved.
Go to the link in our bio to get involved.
Zoran's victory was historic. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to win again.
Are we ready to tax the rich? I can't hear you. Are you ready to tax the rich?
Jeff, this is what are your thoughts on this, Jeff?
Is that for real?
It's for real.
I tell you what, fuck New York.
Pretty much.
That's it. These guys are out of their minds. You know, I mean, you look at it. What I want to see is the opposite. I know there's real New Yorkers out there that are not leftist lunatics. I want to see them stand up and do something about it. You know, across the board, they've got to go. They have to start checking to see the corruption within their supervisor of election. They have to make sure that in the next election cycle, they get rid of their lunatic leftist governor, their lunatic leftist mayor. You know, I don't know where New York has gone. You know, they're gone, just like so many other states that have gone to this leftist nonsense. But for the most part, I mean, again, there's got to be, you know, good centrist, right, conservatives in New York City that don't want to deal with this nonsense, you know, but they voted for it. You know, they're going to suffer the consequences. And it's unfortunate. You know, they could have won. They could have upset it. They could go right. They could go center right. They could go further right. They don't have to put up with the nonsense. We've seen it before. It's the same city that elected Rudy Giuliani, cleaned up the city, made New York City a great place to be. And then they decided, hey, you know what? We like the shit and the dirt. That's what we'd prefer to have in New York City. I don't, dude. You're muted. It just everything's ass backwards. It just doesn't make any sense. I think they're still in the alternate universe stage. I don't think New York has come out of the alternate universe yet.
I don't think so either. But you were saying, are there any like real New Yorkers? Well, here's one. Here's one right here. Here's a real New Yorker. Check this out.
I am once again asking for your donations.
Oh, this is not real, right? Not for me. For Claire Valdez. And who the fuck is that bitch?
Claire is an assembly member, a Democratic Socialist.
A Democratic Socialist? Like they literally pulled that shit out their ass and y'all voted for it.
Union organizer running for Congress in New York 7.
That's Greenpoint, Williamsburg, Bushwick, Ridgewood, Maspeth, Cypress Hills, East New York, a little bit of Fort Greene, a little bit of Bed-Stuy.
So everybody knows the areas in which to vote for the other motherfucker?
You just said Ridgewood twice.
Yeah, baby.
Wait, so I have a queue for you. What are you running on?
Unions for all, housing for all, Medicare for all.
Okay, so if y'all fall for this shit, like, there's just no fucking helping y'all at this point. Okay? Okay?
I thought DC was only doing for some right now.
Nah, we're gonna do it all.
We're gonna take care of it all.
We can't do it without you.
That's right.
Sorry, you're gonna take care of it all.
So I'm asking you to donate whatever you can to Claire.
And then Claire is gonna give it all to him. Man, I'm sorry, New York. I am so
I love
sorry
how they ask
all
for
you
them to
folks that
donate.
are not voting for
They
this.
want money. They need money. They need money to run.
Of course, socialists always run out of other people's money.
Money to do with everything else they want to do.
Well, the funny thing was that the biggest shock was when people got on the buses thinking there were going to be free buses, and the rates went up. And then they even said in the tax the rich that it has to go through Albany capital. It's got to be like you can't just a mayor just can't say, "Hey, I've wiped it clean." It's got to go through a legislative branch, right? It's got to go through the House and the Senate, and then it's got to be signed by the governor. That's how it works. The governor already said she ain't putting up with it. She's a leftist. She's like, we're not doing free, but no, we're not taxing the rich. We lost $8 billion or $12 or $13 billion in tax revenue from rich people and companies leaving. Of course, he's a scam. But they remember hope and change, hope and change. They all were chanting it, hope and change. And Mondami was like putting on the smiley face and getting in everyone's face, and
they connected him back. His parents with his or his mom connected him with Epstein, and
no, that's not true. That was fake.
That wasn't real.
No,
He's not
was
connected.
fake. No. That was somebody made some AI stuff because
The elite.
when they were showing him with the baby, her with the baby and stuff, he would have been older than that at the time. So it wasn't. It was good AI stuff. Anyway, here's another one. So President Trump checks in on see how Mamdani's doing.
Give you free buses. The homeless will have access to affordable housing, and the city will prosper under socialism.
Now you remember that already a few people they took down the tents in the middle of winter, and then so a few people have died to the cold exposure already.
Yep.
So, comrade, how are things going with
1
the
month
buses?
later.
A month has passed. I understand it's not that long, but how many free buses have appeared in New York?
Transportation will be fine soon. We just need more time.
Okay, what about the homeless? Have several people already froze from the cold on the streets of New York? Is this normal for the 21st century?
We are doing everything we can. The main thing is not to violate the freedom of homeless people.
As if you could save their lives just by forcing them out of their tents.
Yes, New York has budget problems, but I inherited them from my predecessors. They are to blame for everything.
Yes, Zoran, I understand you. I also have to deal with problems created by the previous administration. But unlike some people, I don't use that as an excuse to raise taxes. And here's the part socialists hate saying out loud. Free is a lie. Every so-called free program comes with a price tag, and someone always pays for it.
Boom.
Pretty much how it works.
Boom.
Pretty much how it works, Jeff. It's no matter what. There's always a price tag. Someone's always gonna pay for it. Someone is going. So here we go. I want to show this one, Jeff. Look at this. So trying to put the SAVE Act, which is the voter ID. They're trying to push it through Congress, and Thune, who's a wishy-washy rhino, said he would do something. Now he kind of walked that back today, saying, "Well, I don't know. There's only so much legislative time." Somebody had a talk with him. But here's what CNN found. They started asking.
Here, favorite photo ID to vote. 85% of white people favor it. 82% of Latino. 76% of Black Americans favor it. So the bottom line is this: voter ID.
But Jeff, we were told Black people couldn't. They couldn't. They didn't have an ID. This is always. I mean, like, why would you? Who are you to sit there and to tell a group of people that they can't get an ID? Meanwhile, you have to show ID for pretty much anywhere else you go, travel, whatever. But look at these numbers. They're overwhelming. It's not 51%, 52, and 53%. These are overwhelming numbers right here. The favor of photo ID. Like, why wouldn't everybody want you to have a photo ID?
Is not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country. It is not controversial by party, and it is not controversial by race. The vast majority of Americans agree with Nicki Minaj that, in fact, you should have a photo ID to be able to vote. So something of a non.
Yeah. So they were just every once in a while, it's just like a broken clock's right twice a day. You will see something happen. But listen to Chuck Schumer here talk about the SAVE Act.
Senate rules allow the majority to require the minority to stage a talking filibuster to stop the SAVE Act.
We've got to get this done, and we've got to get it done very quickly. The SAVE Act is an abomination. It's Jim Crow 2.0 across the country. We are going to do everything we can to stop it.
Imagine almost every country on earth you have to present a photo ID. You can only vote in person. And if you do get a ballot, you've got to prove who you are first before they'll give it to you ahead of time. But he's going to say it's an abomination, Jim Crow 2.0. I don't get how it's Jim Crow 2.0. But this is great.
Well, the big thing you got to point out there is that the Democrats always go to, they go to the KKK, they go to the Jim Crow laws. And by the way, right, the Jim Crow laws were founded by the Southern Democrats.
Right.
The KKK founded by, the Democrats, the Democrat Party. But people that are international don't know. The new generation of people in this country that didn't get to study that in history don't know. But it's so crazy. This was after the Civil War. The Democrat Party in the South became the primary political home for most of the white Southerners, and they positioned themselves against the civil rights advancements of the Republican-led Reconstruction. So there was a lot of things that were going on at the time, and the South decided they were going to pass the Jim Crow laws, and that was it. It was actually legally mandated segregation that the that the Democrats passed. And
Yeah,
so it's
the Democrats.
And think about the civil rights movement in the 50s and 60s. Guess who was against it? Guess who supported it? Democrats were against it primarily. So
the majority of Republicans that got it done.
Majority of Republicans, but yet they've done such a good job at spin tactic and the whole media. And that's why I think they're really good, even on the social media and getting that messaging, and they stick together. Republicans have never been good at the media part of it and trying to get the messaging out. So that's where the Democrats have won the war of terminology, of words. They've created
it's not necessarily
modern day.
What ruined it is school. Nothing to do with the politicians. Donald's has been out there. You're talking about 20 years ago, Jeff, not recently.
Well, it's big. It's a big.
No. You're talking when you indoctrinate kids for 30, 40 years in schools and don't teach them what happened, and they're so shocked.
I know, but the Democrats dummied it down. They run the school boards. They control everything. They've controlled the narrative. They've dummied down the education system purposefully. The Democrats created the ghetto system. They did it on purpose. The Democrat Party created
a permanent underclass to vote for them.
What's that?
They need a permanent underclass to vote for them. They need illegals to vote for them.
Exactly.
Their cheating's over. They're going to get destroyed.
They're getting destroyed.
Jeff,
people across the board.
Let me play this old commercial, and tell me if you remember this commercial or not. Guys, tell me if you remember, if you're old enough to remember this one. It used to play all the time on TV, usually like late night TV. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Hi, it's Vince with ShamWow. You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel.
Do you remember this guy?
Oh, I love this guy.
Vince from ShamWow.
It's like a chamois. It's like a towel. It's like a sponge. A regular towel doesn't work wet. This works wet or dry. This is for the house, the car, the boat, the RV. ShamWow holds 20 times its weight in liquid. Look at this. It just does the work. Why do you want to work twice as hard? Doesn't drip. Doesn't make a mess. Wring it out. You wash it in the washing machine. Made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good stuff. You can cut it in half. Use one as a bath mat. Drain your dishes with the other one. Use one as a towel. Olympic divers, they use it as a towel. Look at that. Completely dry. Put a wet sweater. Roll it up. It dries your sweaters. Here's some cola. Wine, coffee, cola, pet stains. Not only is the damage going to be on top, there's your mildew. That is going to smell. See that? The most of we're going to do this in real time. Look at this. Put on the spill. Turn it over without even putting any pressure. 50% of the cola right there. You following me, camera guy? The other 50%, the color.
You following me, camera guy? This guy was the greatest ever at ShamWow.
Starts to come up. No other towel is going to do that. It acts like a vacuum. And look at this. Virtually dry on the bottom. See what I'm telling you? ShamWow, you'll be saying wow every time.
I can't live without it. I just love it.
Oh my gosh, I don't even buy paper towels anymore.
If you're gonna wash your cars or any kind of vehicle, you'd be out of your mind not to own one of these.
All I can say is ShamWow.
You're gonna spend $20 every month on paper towels anyway. You're throwing your money away. The mini ShamWows are for everything, for everyday use. This lasts 10 years. This lasts a week. I don't know. It sells itself. The ShamWow sells for $19.95, but you get one for the house, one for the car, two for the kitchen and bathroom. But if you call now within the next 20 minutes, because we can't do this all day, we'll give you a second set absolutely free.
Yeah, you remember that guy, the ShamWow guy?
Yeah, 3 camera views.
Well, the ShamWow guy is running for office, Jeff.
Is he?
Yes, he is, and I got his first political ad right here. First of all, God. I've got to let me see where ShamWow is running. ShamWow. Vince guy ShamWow Vince Shalomi has officially released his Texas 31st Congressional District. Carter's 84 years old. Yeah, in Texas, correct. So here we go. Here's this commercial. Vince is back. Here he is.
Vince, I'm running for Congress against this guy. Stop having a politician that's worse than Biden.
That's discretionary funding.
Instead, vote for me, a guy who's not half dead. I'm gonna soak up the swamp, clean the house, and pick up those liberal tears at the same time. I'm gonna slap chop the nuts out of the woke, making less blue-haired commies and more red-blooded Americans. Vote for me so I can represent you and the ones that can't stand up for themselves.
Vote for ShamWow!
Paid for by offer Vince ShamWow Shlomi for Congress.
ShamWow Shlomi.
Exactly the same.
He does, doesn't he? Like 25 years later. That was like in the 90s, those ads. It was like, he's the same.
Exactly the same.
Look,
Not
go to
a joke.
shamwowguy.com and you can learn all about him.
Vince ShamWow Shlomi.
ShamWow Shlomi, my God, it's fantastic. Well, let me pull up his website here. ShamWow Shlomi. Here he is. I don't know. That's a pretty good ad. I'll be honest with you. And I would just vote for him because I like the dude. I always thought, you follow me, camera guy?
ShamWow.
I just like the dude. Look at this. Check this. Check out his website. Looks pretty good to me. The name you know.
ShamWow.
There he is. ShamWow Shlomi. ShamWow Shlomi. There it is right there. February 17th. There's the first 9 bills in Congress. And look, he's running on something pretty good. No tax and Social Security. Paying Social Security whole life, but I think that was one of the things Trump ran on. Parental class view. Many of us have a Ring camera to protect our home. Why not have it in the classroom?
That's right.
And XXX on X. Pornography is not speech, has no freedom of speech, should not be in blah, blah, blah. The thoughtism bill, thoughtism is a word I coined. It means hating someone on the basis of someone's skin. One thought is color, the other is skin color, but hate's the same. And this one here, the human customer service now. If you want to call big tech for a problem, there's never any live customer service personnel. They direct you to fill out online forms and submissions and send you on a wild goose chase. If big tech wants a monopoly, they should first face the public by replacing AI support with real-life Americans. And finally, the Health Screen Act. Children 12 and under shall only be shown content that teaches them life skills, problem solving, real activities, and values that involve friends, family, country, and God. We're going to make fewer blue-haired communists and more red-blooded Americans. Pretty solid, Jeff.
Round up the communists and just send them to a communist place like Cuba.
Wants to get rid of woke big buster tech. Aren't schools missing something? Yeah, they're missing prayers. Cowboy codes for kids. Kids are being taught life lessons and common sense in school. So I'm going to make sure we bring these codes to all school and they're not going to be woked out. I love this. There it is. There he is.
ShamWow guy.
Hey, ShamWow Shlomi. ShamWow Shlomi. There he is. I hope he does well. We'll see how it ends up.
It says, not bragging, but I own the ShamWow, the Floby, the Ronco, and the Ginsu knife set.
Jeff used to use the Floby before he lost his hair. He used to put on one setting.
This is all Floby.
Jeff, you know Corey Mills? He's a Republican congressman in Florida. So the crowd was getting really rowdy. The lefties were getting rowdy. So he just said 3 words, and it brought them in. They went nuts. Look at this.
By the way, I just want to say this. I have one quick thing, and I'll let you disappear, leave, whatever you'd like to do now. Ice Ice, baby.
Oh, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
I just got one thing to say. Ice Ice, baby.
I just want to say this. I have one quick thing, and I'll let you disappear, leave, whatever you'd like to do now. Ice Ice, baby.
Oh, they went nuts.
Oh, fuck you.
What's funny is it took us, like, they didn't react right away. Their brains work a little bit slower. There's like a very good pause here. And then they all realized it at the same time what he said.
Oh, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
You gotta love that, Jeff. You really do. So Don Lemon's, you know how Don Lemon always does that man on the street thing? So he walks down the street and he runs into a guy. You think the guy's going to be a fan, or do you think he's not going to be a fan? What do you think, Jess?
Who did? Who ran it?
Don Lemon. You know, Don Lemon, the one who just got arrested for, breaking in the church.
He's not going to run into fans on the street at this point.
Yeah. Okay. So good. Pretty good call there. Here he is.
Sir, can we talk to you? Where are you from? You live in New York?
Who are you?
Don Lemon.
You're a fucking moron, dude.
Thank you. So are you.
Yeah, well, that's very nice to
Yeah,
say,
nice to see you.
except you've never heard anything I've had to say, and I've heard a whole bunch of what you've
I'm glad
had to
you
say.
watched me.
No, I don't.
Why?
But you just get clipped everywhere.
I know, but why don't you? You said you don't watch me, but yet you know who I am, and I get clipped.
Before I realized that CNN and MSNBC were full of shit, every once in a while I'd see
What do you watch?
talking. I watch all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but why do you say CNN and MSNBC are full of shit?
Because they lie.
But about what? Be
Everything.
specific. What's everything?
Everything.
Be specific.
Everything.
You're an effing moron.
OSW, XRP.
Oh boy, here we go. There we go. We're heading down. Look at this. So this woman is complaining, Jeff. What did that say? What did it say? When life gives you down,
make lemonade.
No, here we go. This is this woman's complaining about the only reasons you come to this country is slightly better. So this guy is this is awesome.
Hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries.
So it's better than the country you came from. I mean, just because you say it's a little less worse doesn't change the definition of the whole thing. That means the United States is better. All I'm saying, though, is anybody else really sick and tired of immigrants, whether they're legal or illegal, coming here and then shitting on this country and being like, you know what? It's not that great. It's not that wonderful. Right. You know, our country really was better. This place is not that good. If you feel like that, go back. Like, seriously, no shade, no anger, no offense taken. If we are not up to your lofty standards, you can go back. There's actually nothing keeping you here. There's no shackles. We're not telling you you have to stay here. If anything, we're telling you you can go. Like, seriously, you're not hurting our feelings. You can get on the first plane out, the first car ride out, the first van, dollar van, minivan, however you want to do it, and you can go. Seriously, we're okay with it. If anything, we'll give you a whole group rate. You can get on a plane, like 10 for the price of 1, however you want to do it, but you can go. Seriously, no offense to us at all.
That for the price of 1.
That's so spot on. Yeah, it's only because marginally better. It's marginally less worse. Oh, so you're saying it's better is what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Sounds like you're saying it's better. Yeah. It's time for that drawing, Jeff.
It is time for that drawing.
Drawing, Jeff.
I don't know which drawing it's about, but it's that drawing. Time for that drawing. That one.
White fur drifting through the frost. Smile says mercy, I say cost. Boots in the mountain snow. You won't hear us, then you know. Ass kicker's myth, heart of stone. Never hunts, never alone. Every step carved in fate. Too late to pray, too late to wait. You thought the storm had passed you by. Feel that chill, yeah, that's a lie. Cold steel smile. No escape. Snow goes quiet. Seal your fate. Legends whisper when we're near. Ass kicker's myth is why we're feared. Badass Yetis! Born for battle. Made for legend. Badass Yetis. On the chain. Yes. On the chain. This is Badassery. Creators of On the Chain, Badass Yetis, and BadassReCoffee.com.
Wow. I was gonna look at it. Is that Barry Manilow? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. It's Barry Manilow.
That was Barry Manilow.
Barry freaking Manilow. You gotta like it, man. Badass Yetis. I like that tune. That was good. It's super catchy. I liked it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, guys, here we go. You guys ready? You got your Zaman wallet ready? There we go. There we go. There we go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? It's gonna get stuck on the king is again. The king is winning again.
Biggest winner of the day.
The king just won, man. Nice
The king.
love song is over. The king wins again. He won on Sunday. The king is in. Davey says, congratulations. Congratulations.
The next stipulation was the king will have to change his cover image in order to win the third time.
That's right, King. Well, I don't know what you got up there, but you got some weird dude running. I don't know what the hell that is.
King.
Glico.
Okay. 2 in a row. And wait till you see this guy up close.
What
this
the hell
is
Glico, dude?
What?
Look at that. Glico. Glico. Some dude running. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
It's in Japanese.
I don't know.
Double header.
Cool.
Double header. Yigging. That's right. He was bamboozled.
It's a premier confectionery, Jeff.
What is it?
It's the premier confectionery over in Japan.
Okay.
How about that? I bet you didn't know that. Glico. I was just there. I didn't see it at all. I didn't see it anywhere.
This is the Badass Yeti that the king just won. This is one of the ads. This guy, I love this guy, man. Look at that. If you look at that, look at that.
Fierce. Look at that leather, man. He's got the little stone at the end of that big ass sword.
Right. Look at that. Gleaming. This is Badass Yeti number 1059. 1059.
Badass Yetis.
And since we know that the king is here, and since we know that the king won the other day, I've actually got your wallet.
Badass Leering Center. There it is. Bam.
Badass Leering Center. I'm going to leer this right over to you.
Here, look at this right here. This is a.
I can't do it.
Dude running. Look, you see him, Jeff?
Oh, there he is.
Glico.
All right. Hang on. I must go get my wallet. I must get my phone with the wallet. It's someplace else. It's not with me. I got to scan this QR code.
Okay, well, I got 2 more videos we're going to talk about here. So,
a second. I'll be back.
Talk about the governor cannot run again in California, Jeff. So, hang on a second. The governor cannot run again. So, we have the challenger. I think there's a couple Republican challengers, but this one is good. Let me go ahead and put these 2 up here. Actually, I got 3 of them. Where is the other one? There it is. And then we've got the 3rd one, which is right here. So here we go. This is Steve Hilton, Republican running for governor.
What sets me apart in this race is that I'm not a Democrat. And after 16 years of Democrat one-party rule that have given us the highest poverty, the highest unemployment, the highest cost of living in America, I think it's a very good thing. We don't need another Democrat. We need change. We've got the plans to make it happen. $3 gas, cut your electric bill in half, your first $100,000 tax-free, a home you can afford to buy. And that's how we make our state Cal-affordable. But the other thing that makes me different, I'm building a team. I'm building a team to get this done.
Imagine booing $3 gas, and it's like $7 right now. Imagine booing no taxes on your first $100,000. Imagine booing this. These people are mentally ill.
A lieutenant governor running with me, Gloria Romero, she was the former Democrat leader of the state Senate. Michael Gates running with me for attorney general to enforce the law. Herb Morgan running with me for state controller to end the fraud in our government. That's how we make our state golden again with the golden ticket and the team I'm putting together.
Some guys out there booing $3 gas and no tax on the first 100,000.
The biggest driver of the high cost of living is Democrat policies. They've been in power for 16 years. Who else is there to blame?
Right.
If you add up the average budget for the rest of the country and compare it to the average household budget here in California, here's the difference. $35,000 a year. That is how much the average Californian is paying extra just for Democrat policies. You can look up your own if you like. we did a website just so you can calculate it. CaliforniaDemTax.com. See how much they're charging you. Here's what I'll do on day one. I announced the first one last week. Vehicle registration. Everywhere else in the country, pretty much, it's under $100 a year to renew your registration. Here, $600, $700, $1,000. Some people paying over $2,000.
Can you imagine paying $600-800 a year just for car registration, Jeff? $1,200.
That's because they're charging all these extra fees that go into their bottomless money pit. On day one, I will cap vehicle registration at the flat fee of $71.
That guy didn't boo that, did he? One last one.
We have to end the Democrat climate crusade that has led to these astronomical gas prices that are particularly hurting working families who drive their cars and trucks 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day. It's not the climate warriors in Marin County tapping away at their MacBooks that are hurt by how high gas prices. It's working class Californians. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop the insane importing of oil and gas from halfway around the world on giant super tankers, spewing out carbon emissions while shutting down oil production right here in California. That makes no sense. We're going to end these environmental regulations on the refineries that are causing them to shut down with zero environmental benefits. That's how we get to $3 gas. That's going to help every single working family and small business in California. It will reduce our costs overall. We've got to get it done.
By the way, when they took a poll after, he pulled 71%. 71% thought he won. California people. Could be the next governor.
Right.
He also, Vivek Ramaswamy also just endorsed him. They're good buddies. And remember this guy, he was also a good correspondent. I forgot what channel he was on, but he was fantastic. I used to love his exposés, but he's yeah, but this guy would turn around. Sometimes you got to burn it down like a Gavin Newsom. I don't think Newsom ever runs again. I think he's going to be convicted of fraud. This guy's a shyster. A shyster, Jeff. Well, that's all the time we have here. Did you send off the Badass Yeti?
God, it's now sent.
All right.
It hit at.
All right, guys, we'll see you on Saturday, but Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday. There will not be a show on Sunday. Again, I hope I'll be cheering for the Seattle Seahawks. And we'll see what happens there. All right.
Patriot bar, not too far from here. I'm sure they'll be really sad if the Seahawks win.
Well, I mean, who knows? I mean, they've been the luckiest team so far. Who knows? But I'd be shocked if the Patriots won. But who knows? A lot of weird things can happen in a Super Bowl. We'll see. See you guys on Saturday. Have a great rest of your week. Anything you want to say, Jeff, before we get out?
Be back Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with great content. How about that?
More content, yeah.
More great content.
More great content. Awesome content. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Chip and Jeff. Oh!
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.